good night for a ball game in downtown San Diego. It's Marlins baseball on the show. Next. Petco Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the East-leading Miami Marlins and the San Diego Padres. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to Marlins Baseball on the show. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Marlins as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. They'll match up against the guy you see there, the veteran right-hander James Shields. Alvin Strickland makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Alvin Strickland.
The game's opening pitch is taken for ball one as we get started here tonight right on time at 7:10. EK, our home nine as they start play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in game one. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in game number 2.
Ready now on 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Here comes a 1-2. Now a ball hit sharply on the ground to third. Quick out number 1. So a good beginning there for Shields. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Padres align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Christian Yelich will get his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. The pitch. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. And the pitch. Right on the fastball there, hit pretty well out towards deep left. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now.
Batting third, first baseman, David Rosario.
David Rosario will stand in as he'll enter play 4th in the National League batting race. Now the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. 1-0 pitch now. Now a big swing, and this is a major league pop-up way up there toward the center of the diamond. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order, and now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Starting lineup for the host Padres looks like this. They'll have their work cut out for them as they face the Rookie of the Year in 2013 for the National League, Cuban-born right-hander Jose Fernandez. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. James Jones will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Right fielder, James.
And now he drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But the throw will be in time at first, so he's denied the base hit on a bunt attempt.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. EK are visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape, winners in 7 of their last 10.
No ball. And they've got themselves a pretty good-sized lead in the division coming into play. Certainly not out of reach yet, but they've got to be pretty comfortable with where they're sitting at this point in the year.
Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
You know, very rarely do you see a right-handed hitter get a ball to jump out of the yard in right field at this place. That ball would just die out there as it did that time.
Here's Yonder Alonso. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. 289 is the average coming in. 6 home runs and 17 RBIs. Here it comes. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1.
That's a pitch that you got to stay on top of, or else it'll take off on you just like that one did.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We played an inning. No score.
Leading off for Miami. Right
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Here's the first offering. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now the pitch. And it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Well, we'll get you a look at this one here on Show Track. Look how far off the plate this pitch is. I tell you, when you've got hitters flailing at pitches out there, you know you brought your good stuff to the ballpark.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in now, hoping to turn things around as he's stuck in a bit of a cold spell these past 5 ball games. Shields jumps ahead here with a good fastball for strike 1.
And like most right-handed power guys, he's a good high ball hitter. So that's where you're going to want to keep that fastball going forward.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. Rarely do you see a player of this caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
He's really off to a tough start in this series. Remember, he had the hat trick in Game 1 yesterday, and now he's got another strikeout here. Sometimes when you get in a rut like this, they're not always easy to climb out of.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As he'll take a look at ball 1. His average right at .295 here to start play. 10 home runs and 19 driven in. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now the 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Solarte is there to make the catch, and his side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Justin Upton will start things off in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way to Upton. In there, and it's 0-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Now the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
That's a pitch right there that you have to stay on top of, or else it's just going to get away from you.
The 1-1 home. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. He started in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. Turned out to be a good take. Boy, and in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. This thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Yonhervis Solarte will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
The fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sound sharp, too.
And he got him to swing early as this is skied out toward right. Stanton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Padres down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Robinson Cano stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Cano waiting on the 0-1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1.
Well, that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. But he's got to be thinking he let one get away there, because that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
Johnny Ornelas will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. First pitch to him. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
And I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
You'll see where these 3 pitches are on show track. They're all in the strike zone, all basically right on top of one another. So clearly they had a plan of attack there, and it nets them a strikeout.
Jose Fernandez will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Here's the 1-0. Now here's a sharply hit ball back up the middle. It gets by Shields and on into center field for a base hit.
Leave it to the pitcher to finally get him a base runner. It was 8 up, 8 down before he stepped in. And he's saying, what's so hard about this?
Stepping in now, Alvin Strickland. As Shields starts him out with a strike, it's 0-1. He's ready now, the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here to mix in a take every now and again.
He's ready, now the pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. Home half of the third coming up, no score. Jed Jerko will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting 8, catcher, Derek.
Leadoff man retired now for the catcher, Derek Norris. And here's the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Good curveball, strike 2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
That misses 1-2.
Now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you got to be thinking right center field. So take a little swing out, try to drive something the other way.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Hey, if you like a good pitcher's duel, it looks like we've got one brewing right here. 2 outs now in the bottom of the third, and both of these guys look like they have their good stuff.
Now here's the first pitch. James Shields is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. The next pitch. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Here it comes. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Boy, that's pretty good patience out there out of a pitcher who's acting like a hitter, especially with 2 outs.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Christian Yelich will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth. Now the first pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
This is a pretty simple play for a catcher right here. It's a nice pitch, and it looks like he might have chopped it right down off a home plate. You can see the catcher get out of his crouch, take it on one big hop, and then just make the good, strong throw to first to get him easily.
Into the box, David Rosario. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. The pitch. And this will be fouled away. And the pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. So 5 strikeouts for him already as he sets down the first two to greet him here in the fourth. And you see there, he's currently in second place on the Friars in that category. Giancarlo Stanton will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one.
And after another swing and miss on a pitch out of the zone, I think it's time to start taking a different approach.
Yeah, they've fallen behind way too easy, haven't they?
You're just not going to have a lot of success when you're always behind in the count.
Swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. James Jones will stand in to begin their half of the fourth, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Ozuna is there to make the catch, and the home half of the fourth starts with a 1-pitch out. A reminder, we're back at it here tomorrow night on the show for Game 3 of this 4-game set. As you get a look there at the pitching matchup we'll have in store for us tomorrow night. Chris Taylor will try it again. He flew out his first time. And a high strike there, 0-1. Now the pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. 1-2. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Yonder Alonso will stand in here, hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. First pitch coming. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now the pitch. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here comes Fernandez, 0-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Padres down in order. Through 4, still tied, 0-0.
Leading off for the Marlins. Center
Marcell Ozuna will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Now here it comes. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's one away.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Kyle Seager will dig in. He popped out his first time. First pitch on the way. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Cano waiting on the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either, but when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1 and 2. Now the veteran deals on 1 and 2. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so we'll need to go to first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Justin Upton will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. There's his total now, just into his 5th inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
Well, the pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1 and 2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Will Myers will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't gonna help.
Now here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1 and 2.
I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
And remember now, he finished off the previous inning with back-to-back strikeouts. And now he started this inning with 2 more. So he's really got it working out there now.
Into the box now, Yonhervis Solarte. And a bouncing ball, foul. The pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cano. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 15 straight he's retired to start the ball game. 5 innings complete, and we still have no score. Johnny Ornelas will stand in to lead things off as the Marlins look to get things started here in their half of the 6th. Here's the first offering. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Yeah, it doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
First pitch coming. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the sixth. Alvin Strickland will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. 4 pitches, all it takes to do in the Marlins. And this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Leading off for the Padres.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And make it an even 10 games in a row he's hit in now as that bat has really come alive of late. Derek Norris will stand in, and Steve, with the no-hitter gone now, he's got to remind himself he's still got work to do out there.
Yeah, he sure does. This game is not over by any means. You've got to take any no-hitter thoughts and put those out of your mind and go back to focusing on the task at hand.
Here comes Fernandez, 0-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
And into his 6th inning of work now. Let's take a look at the breakdown for him so far.
James Shields will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
And in a tie ball game, this is not a surprise to see a pitcher putting one down here with 1 away. Now at least to give your leadoff man a chance to bring in that go-ahead run with 2 outs.
James Jones will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. In there, 0-1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Back here at Petco Park, neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And the pitch. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Pitch on the way. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
I think this is one of those at-bats where he just couldn't help himself out there. And we're going to check it out again right here on Showtrack. The thing that stands out right away, well, look at the pitches. Are any of them even strikes? I mean, if you have a little bit more discipline as a hitter, you might be looking at a 3-0 count instead of going back to sit on the bench.
In now, David Rosario. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Here's the pitch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Boy, and for how well he's pitched so far, it's hard to believe that he could stand to be the losing pitcher, but that's the scenario he faces now as he serves up the lead on this home run.
Now batting.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, this place just hasn't stopped buzzing from the last home run. Now, all of a sudden, one pitch later, you're watching another guy take a trot around the bases. That just shows you can't take any pitches off in this game.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
As this is on the ground softly down to third. Throw-in time at first for out number 2.
Well, he's allowed just 2 runs to this point. Both of them coming on solo homers. Things could be much different now if those come with guys on base, but as it is, this has been a pretty good outing.
Kyle Seager will dig in now. He's popped out and lined out. 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on the way. Swinging a shot back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
And things are starting to change for the worse out there. Now, this is a guy who hadn't given up a run until earlier this inning. And now all of a sudden, he's having a hard time getting anybody out. Looks to me like he's hit the wall out there.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. And Cano out in front of it as he pulls this one foul into the seats down the right side. Cano waiting on the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Wow, you got to think he got away with one right there. If you're a pitcher and you're pitching to this guy, you cannot live in that location.
Pause, now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Onto the bag with it himself is Alonso, and that's out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. It is stretch time here at Petco Park. The Marlins lead this one 2-0. Chris Taylor will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
The shortstop, Chris Taylor.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Yonder Alonso will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now.
Sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. Worked for him so far.
First pitch on its way to Upton. And a little behind on the fastball there as he pokes it foul at strike 1. Here it comes. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3-4-5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know God.
And hold that thought, as that's a strikeout for route number 3. So the inning will come to an end. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 2-0. Nick Massett will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Nick Massett.
Johnny Ornelas will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
Now here's the pitch. Take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these 2 guys in our 2-0 ball game. Jose Fernandez will stand in. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you've got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Now here it comes. He strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Very brisk pace to the ballgame thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Alvin Strickland will stand in. They've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They're up 2-0.
Leading up for the Padres.
Will Myers will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Now the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Now the pitch. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact as you can get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they've just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Yonherba Solarte will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Another fastball, another called strike. Nothing in 2 now.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Pitch on the way. And this is fouled straight back. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2.
Got him.
As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
He continues to plow right through these guys. My man's working on a 1-hit shutout.
Jed Jerko will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full. And now a pitch on the way. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Roger Keating come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego. They trail it here 2-0. Roger Keating will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Roger Keating.
Christian Yelich get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. This man out for a 2nd inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
Now the 1-1. And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
And they're keeping the pressure on them, even with the 2-run lead here in the 9th. They'd love to increase their lead a bit before they take it to the bottom of the 9th. That's for sure.
David Rosario will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game. And on cue, here it was, back in the 7th inning. A solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. Here's the first offering. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? The second for 1. On to Alonso. It's a double play.
Well, the one thing this guy definitely has coming in out of the bullpen is that hard sinking fastball. And here it is in all its glory as he gets the big double play ball to take away the pressure.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As he'll swing and pop this one up right near home plate. Keating will put this one away, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Nothing further in the Miami ninth. Last chance coming up for the Friars. They trail 2-0. Eduardo Ramirez will be summoned a pinch hit here to start the bottom of the ninth. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win. So he's got his work cut out for him here. And that misses ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Right back with a fastball, and that evens the count at 1-1.
If I didn't know any better, I think this was his first inning out there. He's still throwing the ball with a lot of velocity.
And there's ball 2 now. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base run.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Well, we've talked about it already, but this has just been an absolutely dominating performance out there. That's 14 strikeouts.
Here's James Jones now. As he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. Throw on to first, and the Padres are down to their final out now.
Well, this has been a thoroughly dominating performance out there. Kept these guys guessing all game long, and he's just 1 out away now from picking up a well-deserved complete game shutout.
Chris Taylor will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. Fernandez readying the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. Foul back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch here to end things. And the Marlins have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Boy, what a performance of pitching that we just saw. He was so close to putting his name into the record books, but he's going to have to settle for that complete game 1-hitter.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top player of the game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only if he really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Marlins win it 2-0. Good night from San Diego.
For the Padres, no runs, just one hit, no errors. They left 2 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jose Fernandez. His record is now 6-1. The loss goes to James Shea. He is now 4-2. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 27 minutes. A reminder that post-game trolley service to Mission Valley, Old Town, or to South County is available from the Gaslamp Quarter or 12th and Imperial Trolley Station. MTS buses are also available outside the park on the 4, 11, and 25 routes. And service on the 3, 5, and 16 routes is available a few short blocks away on Market Street.